Welcome back to the channel, guys. Tool reviews of tools I use. So I'm going to do a little review on a product called the Andy Sandy. I hope you can see the logo there. It's essentially a sanding block for painting and decorating and so on, except you don't actually need to attach sandpaper to it. It is basically the sandpaper itself. It's basically sand that's either been compressed or bonded together with some sort of adhesive. That's what it feels like anyway. And the theory behind it, it seemed like it would be a really good product. I thought that's got to be worth picking up one of them. I bought this as a pack of 4, which is a couple that are around the same size, this sort of palm size, and a couple of kind of finger-sized ones with it. And I got virtually no use out of them. This is all I've got left out of that 4-pack, and I hardly use them. They basically just broke up in my hands. They wore out really quickly. The little finger ones just snapped really easy. And this one here that you can see, there's all this top bit here. I didn't even use it for sanding this bit. This is basically just from where I've put my tools in my toolbox, and it just breaks off. It's just crumbled off. Just general wear and tear. But as you can see, when I go and sand wood with it, I'm just left with this horrible crater going down the middle where it's just breaking up so easily. When I go to sand something, it's leaving more sand on the floor than it is either wood or say soft filling plaster. It leaves more of this on the floor. It's terrible, terrible design. As I said, it seemed a really good product in theory, but now look, if I want to go and use that on a wall, I'm left with all this uneven surface. How am I going to get a flat finish on that? You're just not going to be able to do it. And also, when I go to sand the wood, how am I going to get a nice even sanding when I'm sanding it with essentially what feels like a stone? It's just junk. I feel slightly ripped off by the whole product. When you consider that this cost me, I think, about £14, and I can pick up a couple of rolls of this zinc oxide paper, which goes on and on and on. You can use the same piece of this for ages, and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't drop all this rubbish, and that's another thing. This thing has left a whole load of sand in my toolbox, and you think of mechanical items, you don't want lumps of sand all getting in them. You think of something like a spanner, and you start getting sand in bits like that. You get sand in all the mechanical portions of your wrenches. It's not going to help them at all. You think about the fact that I can't attach it to a pole or anything like that, like I can with that zinc oxide paper that you see there. I can't attach it to a handle, like something like this. And this gives me nice flat finishes, as does the other attachment. Whereas this, just useless. Absolutely useless. But yeah, one thing about having a review channel is I really like giving positive reviews of products, and pretty much everything that I've put so far has been positive. But this is one of the products I'm really happy to tell you and warn you about, so that you don't go and make the same mistake I did. It's honestly not even worth like throwing a little bit of money just to see how bad it is. Trust me, it is really, really bad. Yeah, Andy Sandy, avoid this like the plague. I'll catch you next time, guys.